7 reasons expats choose to live in Malaysia. Malaysia is considered one of the safest countries in Asia. Its warm and welcoming atmosphere plays a crucial role in attracting expats, many of whom have attested to the fact that the locals are among the most hospitable people on the planet. This gives them a sense of belonging, as they are quick to embrace the culture and integrate into the local community. So, the question is, why do foreigners prefer Malaysia? To answer this, we will examine 7 reasons expats choose to live in Malaysia. Without wasting time, let's get right to it. 7. Safety. One of the reasons expats choose to live in Malaysia is that they typically find the country to be a safe environment. BookRetreats has named Malaysia the safest travel destination in Asia for 2025, assessing locations based on criteria such as safety, solitude, serenity, nature, and wellness. However, like any other country, crime does exist, and certain areas may be more prone to risks than others. While violent crime rates are low, petty offenses such as pickpocketing and scams are more prevalent, particularly in urban settings. Nonetheless, Malaysia is generally viewed as a safe place to live compared to other countries in the region. Cities like Kuala Lumpur, Penang, and Johor Bahru are well equipped with modern facilities, making them attractive spots for expats. In addition, Malaysia's legal system, which combines civil and Sharia law, cover expats, ensuring a decent level of personal safety. However, expats need to be aware of local regulations and cultural practices regarding alcohol consumption, dress codes, and general public conduct. Overall, the government takes law and order seriously, and the police are generally regarded as effective and responsive. 6. Good internet. As of September 2023, Malaysia's average internet speed for fixed broadband sits at 100.57 megabits per second, placing it 41st globally. Mobile connection speeds have also improved, reaching an average of 61.50 megabits per second, which also ranks 41st. In the Q3 2023 market analysis, Time.com emerged as the fastest fixed broadband provider in Malaysia, boasting speeds of up to 110.23 megabits per second. For mobile services, U-Mobile took the lead among major providers, offering speeds of up to 39.40 megabits per second on its 4G network. Telekom Malaysia Berhad has invested around 1.9 billion ringgit, including 990 million ringgit from government funds, to roll out high-speed broadband across the country. The rollout is expected to enhance e-commerce, enable internet-based health services, improve VoIP communications, and provide a better web surfing experience with richer graphics and faster downloads. There are also promises of smoother video streaming and the potential growth of Internet Protocol Television, IPTV, in Malaysia. Having good internet access is another reason expats choose to live in Malaysia. 5. Taxes. There are several reasons expats choose to live in Malaysia, and one of them is that you don't pay taxes on overseas income. Malaysia typically uses a territorial tax system, meaning residents are taxed on income earned within the country. However, from January 1, 2022 to December 31, 2026, any foreign-sourced income received is exempt from tax. Investment income in Malaysia is usually taxed at the same progressive rates as regular income for residents. This includes interest income, dividend income, and rental income. However, certain types of investment income might be treated differently. For instance, dividends from companies using the single-tier system aren't taxed. Malaysia has several special tax programs to attract foreign talent and investment, including the Returning Expert Program, under which qualified people can benefit from a flat 15% tax rate on their employment income for 5 years. Principal Hub Incentive is another special tax that allows companies setting up global headquarters in Malaysia to enjoy lower corporate tax rates. Overall, Malaysia offers many direct tax incentives and provides a good reason for experts to live in the country long-term. 4. Multicultural. Malaysia is a melting pot of cultures. It's a federation made up of various states. The cultural landscape is shaped by influences from Malay, Chinese, Indian, and even European traditions, resulting in a vibrant mix of customs, festivals, and practices. While the federal constitution doesn't explicitly highlight this diversity, everyone recognizes Malaysia's multiracial and multicultural nature. The government historically has made little distinction between Malay culture and Malaysian culture, which reflects the country's intricate social dynamics and a social contract that doesn't really push for the cultural blending of minority groups. Foreigners often highlight the harmonious blend of cultures and how well different cultures mesh in Malaysia, where various traditions coexist and flourish, making it a truly unique and inviting place. With Malays, Chinese, Indians, and indigenous tribes all contributing to the cultural scene, multiculturalism is not just accepted, but celebrated due to its attendant benefits, such as economic growth, business development, innovation, and creativity. Additionally, multiculturalism makes it easy for expatriates to feel at home in this rich cultural landscape. 3. Rent is affordable. Affordable rent is one of the 7 reasons expats choose to live in Malaysia. Accommodation in this country is low compared to the global average. In fact, about 75% of expats in Kuala Lumpur find their housing costs affordable, against 36% globally. As with many places, rent is likely to be one of your most significant expenses as an expat in Malaysia. It is a good idea to budget around 20.5% of your monthly income for rent. On the bright side, rent in Malaysia is, on average, 68.43% cheaper than in the UK. Even in Kuala Lumpur, expats can find rents that are 80% lower than in London and 87% less than in New York. Keep in mind that rental prices can vary quite a bit depending on where you choose to live. If you opt for a city center location, expect to pay more than if you settle in a quieter suburb. In Kuala Lumpur, for example, one bedroom in the city center can go for around $359.91. Whereas if you are outside the city center, you can get the same one bedroom for around $242.52. Conversely, a 3-bedroom apartment in the city center costs $655.67, while the same apartment outside the city center costs around $413.72. Additionally, expats can afford to buy an apartment in Malaysia. The requirements for purchasing a home are easy, and expatriates can take advantage of the opportunity. 2. Never have to cook again. If you are looking for one more reason why expats choose to live in Malaysia, then you have it. Expats living in Malaysia find it convenient to skip cooking, thanks to the fantastic food and delivery options available. The country is famous for its affordable and delicious street food, making dining out a cheaper option than cooking at home. Additionally, with delivery services, you can get everything from propane to eggs, chicken, and even vodka brought right to your doorstep. This makes cooking unnecessary for those who enjoy the convenience and variety of eating out. In addition, local food is exceedingly budget-friendly if you stick to the local spots. However, if you are leaning toward Western food and Californian wines, your wallet might take a hit. If you want to save some cash, visit the local restaurants for traditional delicacies like curry mee, nasi lemak, and rendang. Overall, eating out as an expatriate is way cheaper than cooking at home, and you never have to cook again because it's a whole new world. 1. English. This brings us to our final discussion on 7 reasons expats choose to live in Malaysia. English is important in Malaysia's linguistic landscape alongside Malay. With its history as a former British colony, English has significantly influenced the country's education, business, and government sectors. Many Malaysians are fluent in English, making it a go-to language for communication among different ethnic groups. In some schools and universities, English is the primary language of instruction, which helps establish Malaysia as a center for international education. It acts as a common language that promotes understanding and teamwork among the nation's diverse communities. Being proficient in English is a major advantage in the business world. English is the preferred language for trade, diplomacy, and cross-cultural business dealings. In addition to its practical uses, English has also influenced Malaysian culture, influencing literature, media, and entertainment. English language books, films, and music have become popular, shaping the tastes of a large portion of the population. No wonder expats are having fun. Nothing beats moving to a new country where you can communicate effectively with the locals. As we end this video, what are your thoughts about living in Malaysia? Please join the conversation and share your views with us. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.